Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Who's the Threat, our Commander gameplay stream here on the Fair Magic YouTube channel. I'm Levi Stevenson, joined by Robbie, Jarrett, and Luke for another gameplay episode. So first up, as always, here is our Rule Zero conversation. We're going to figure out what decks we're playing and why we're playing them. First up, does anybody have a deck that they, like a new deck they want to play or something they haven't played in a while, something that they're, a deck that they're itching to play?
Pitch for a deck that I have sitting in front of me right now, therefore easy for me to grab and play.
What is it?
It's also my newest deck. I've played it a few times. Levi might not be a fan of it, but it would be Baeloth, Baratil.
Goad with Raised by Giants. Luca, how would you bracket that deck?
I know Moxfield says it's a 2. I can maybe see an argument made for 3. So
you think it plays closer to a 3?
Strong 2, which I know is kind of a wishy-washy way of operating in the bracket.
It's a strong 2, but it can hang with the table of 3s.
I'd say so.
I'm trying to think what I've got here for 2s and 3s. I've got Zinnia. This one is probably all of a 2. This one's closer to 3. So Zinnia, Valley's Voice, it's Offspring, making lots of different making extra copies of different creatures entering the battlefield. I would say that's probably in the same neighborhood there. And then I've got Gear and Mirror of the Wilds, which is probably a low 3. Does something kind of similar where it's making extra copies of different tokens, but it does it in a different way versus by tapping creatures down versus Offspring. That would probably be an option there. Jarrett, what do you think you get? What do you got in the high 2s, low 3s?
I'm looking at, I have a pet deck that is more fun than it is good. It would be a 3 just because it has infinite combos, but the infinite combos are a Rue Goldberg machine that requires anywhere from 3 to 5 pieces to make it work.
Sure.
And it runs a couple tutors. So it is technically a 3, but it's built janky enough that it's probably closer to a 2.
So it's a low 3 type of thing where
right.
Play, as far as the cards that are in it, the cards in it are a 3, but
is it 3 pieces for the combo or 5? That's a big
3, or is it 3 or is it 5?
Sure. So there are multiple versions of the combo that I pull off, and there are multiple ways to do basically the same thing over and over again.
Can you tutor for the combo?
I have 1 tutor in the deck, yes. But the tutor would only get you one of the, at minimum 3.
Multiple ways to get a combo definitely would.
I think that seems like a solid 3.
Solidified.
So I think what I'll do is I'll change mine. I'm going to play Varina Lich Queen. It's Esper Zombies.
Oh, sweet.
It plays like a nice, it's a low 3. It's solidly in the 3s, but it's towards the lower end of 3, and I think that'll be a fine matchup.
I think I have a couple different decks to choose from. Gornog the Red Reaper is solidified probably as a 2. Really just combat tricks and then making everyone cowards and then powering up everyone. I think that's very much on the 2 level. I think
sure.
What probably makes more sense is go Mendicant Core Guidelight. Copies artifacts, fairly cheap to get out. Not much for game changers and everything, but copying artifacts and then getting the mana value from it can be good value engine there. So I think that it's probably a higher 2. It could maybe push to a 3. I don't have anything too insane in it.
I think the fact that requires you to get up to speed is a limiting factor, and I think that slows it.
Luke's going to play Baeloth and Raised by Giants. I'm going to play Varina Lich Queen. Robbie's going to play Mendicant Core. What are you playing, Jarrett?
Belisarius Call.
That sounds good. So we are going to get shuffled up and get ready to play. All right, everybody's shuffled up, ready to go. We've got Robbie's going to be going first with Mendicant Core Guidelight. I'm on Varina Lich Queen. We've got Jarrett on Belisarius Call, and then we've got Luke on Baeloth and Raised by Giants. Everyone shuffled up and we've got your 7.
All right. I will draw.
Shuffle up and play.
Trying to take my turn. Clash on. All right.
So everybody's
guys,
shit.
Hey guys, this is going to be real gross. Planes, tap, Soul Ring.
You, man. You better not tap that bitch.
No, not that hard. No.
Talisman of Progress.
All the way to hell.
Oh my God.
All the way to hell.
That's it. Pass.
All right.
That's it.
That's it.
Is that it? I will draw for turn. I will play a Flooded Strand and crack that to go get land, and I will pass.
Nice.
I'm going to go grab a Trio, assuming I've got the
aneurysm
Trio, which I do.
I'll play a Seat of Synod, tap it for a Soul Ring. This Secret Lair shot up in price.
Dude, that thing.
That's because that is the coolest Soul Ring ever printed.
It is so
Every time I ever proxy a Soul Ring,
it's always that one. That's the coolest one.
Is that it, Jarrett?
That's it for me.
Okay, we're just gonna play a command tower and pass.
All right. We will untap our very casual hand and we will draw.
For
I'll
sure.
play a plains. I will tap the soul ring. We're going to bring in a Azurius Signet. And then we're going to tap the talisman for blue and the plains for white. We'll take 1 damage from the talisman and we'll play our commander, Mendicant Core Guidelight. Mendicant Core Guidelight says Mendicant's power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. He has Start Your Engines, which comes into play with him. And then max speed is whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1. If you do, copy it. So that's not doing crazy things, I guess. But we are going to tap the plains to tap the Azurius Signet to play a Mind Stone.
Right.
Guys, he's ramping.
It's
Well.
out of control. Oh my God.
So Mendicant is a 4/3. He cannot swing yet, as much as I would love to get Start
Hey,
Your
boys.
Engines part 2,
Boys,
but I will
turn
pass
2, by
with
the way.
that.
Turn 2, by the way.
All right, we will draw for turn. We will
I thought I had a banger of a hand.
No shit. That's kind
I
of
kind
right.
of felt bad.
I was
keeping
looking pretty
it. I
good.
was like, this is really good.
Unclaimed territory declared zombies as my creature type. I can add a colorless or I can add mana of any color to cast that creature type. Pay 2 for an Orzhov Signet. And that is going to be the end of my turn.
I will untap, draw. Oh, that's interesting. I will play a plane, and then might as well. I'll play my commander, Belisarius Call. He is a 4-mana 2/4, and he has 2 activated abilities. One of them, I tap artifacts to make vigilant creatures, and then I can tap a certain number of creatures to go dig for artifacts. So it's sort of a self-like building engine. And I'll pass.
All right, big turn, baby. Let's do a mountain. Then we'll play a Talisman of Impulse. And
Let's
Luke's just gonna be a little bean, little guy, and pass a turn.
All right, we'll tap and we'll draw. Golly, how much you guys hate me.
A lot at this point.
His power is equal to the number of artifacts? That's gross.
It's just a little 5/3.
This has gotten so out of hand so fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god. I'm gonna tap 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 colorless. And I'm gonna play a Metalwork Colossus
Oh my god.
for
Yikes.
4. Metalwork Colossus spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total amount mana value of non-creature artifacts you control. And then I can sacrifice 2 artifacts to return Metalwork Colossus from my graveyard to my hand. So he only costs 4, thanks to my rocks. So he's a big boy. I will then move to... Actually, no, I can do more things. We'll tap a plains for the Azurius Signet, tap it for 1, 2, and the other plains... I did this wrong. I'll play a Psych Master Thoptist whenever... I should have played him first. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a colorless Thopter artifact creature. Open with flying.
Didn't get your value. Shoot.
I know. I missed. Oh, an idiot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What a freaking turd. Who's the threat is the real question. Last time I played that freaking Baeloth, he was a huge dick to me. So, do you have any blockers, Luke?
Are you fucking kidding me, Robbie?
That's hot. Get him. I take back everything I've ever said. Get him.
Mendicant's gonna come your way. He is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is a 6/3.
Fuck him up.
Love bringing
fucking
love bringing existing grudges into the game.
People don't forget. And then I will move to end step. I will move to speed number 2. Hey, we're speeding up. And then I'll pass turn.
All right, we will untap, upkeep, and we will
Levi,
draw.
my friend, avenge me.
Morphic
Avenge your
Pool.
poor friend Luke.
I don't know what I can do, man. We got Morphic Pool, and then we will tap the Orzhov Signet for 2 mana for Dimir Signet. And then we will go 1, pay that, so 1, 2, and 3 mana for Diregraph Captain. He's a 2/2 Death Touch. Other zombies I control get +1/+1, and whenever another zombie I control dies, target opponent loses 1 life. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Let me untap. Upkeep, draw. Oh, hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Can I do everything I want to do? I'll tap 2 to play an Arcane Signet. I will play my Prairie Stream as my land for turn. And 2 is the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands. Oh, fuck. It is. Never mind. Can I take that back? I don't want it tapped. See the sign out is not a basic for the folks watching at home. I'll tap 4 for a Phyrexian Metamorph. I'm not paying the life. I can have it come into play as a copy of any creature or artifact on the battlefield. You know what? I'm going to copy your big 10/10 over there because I don't want to get hit. And then, hey, Luke.
The hilarious thing is, Luke asked me to save him, and I did essentially the exact opposite by creating something Robbie has no interest in swinging into me.
Yep. 1000%.
Hey, Luke, you're open. I'm sorry, buddy. I know you said to save you, but there's 2.
What if I just rage quit right now?
Episode 1, rage quit.
You're a go deck. We got to hit you while we can.
That is actually 100% accurate.
It's not. That's nothing. Shut up.
All right, pass.
All right, here we go, everybody. Here's my fucking...
It's kind of wild how far behind
Right.
Luke is on ramp. Even though he has ramped, he's still way behind on mana somehow.
Oh, the only thing I can really do...
Stupid
I
artifact
feel,
decks. He's in green. Dude, you're in green.
You're
I'm gonna
in
play my boy
the
Gl-
colors to ramp.
I didn't get an amazing opening hand. Like, Robbie got fucking God Hand over there.
He did,
no, I
Ro-
can't-
Robbie did keep a Christmas land opening hand.
I did. I've never, ever drawn a hand like that in a real game.
I'm going to play my boy Gloin. Whenever I cast a historic spell, I create a treasure token. This ability only triggers once per turn, and I can tap it and sacrifice a treasure to go. Then I will make a green for a mystic, so I can ramp a little bit. Cast the turn, and I just fucking puppy dog eye.
Is that Elvish Mystic, I assume? It's hard.
Yeah,
Your board
no,
is.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
All right. I will draw.
Robbie's board is out of fucking control.
It's not that bad.
Believe it or not,
You can say-
I don't have.
you can say that all you want.
artifacts in this deck.
You can say that all you want.
It's not that bad.
Says the person with 9 mana.
Ooh. I don't know if I can do that. Whatever. We'll do this instead. Soaring Talisman for an Etched Champion. Another little artifact boy. He's in the glare zone. He has protection from all colors as long as you control 3 or more artifacts, which I think I do. Then I get to create a little Thopter. What's a Thopter actually look like?
They look like flies, but metal.
You ever seen Dune?
They look. If you want to
It
really,
looks like a Quidditch thing.
I was just saying, it looks like the snitch from Quidditch. Is what it is.
That's not what that looks like, but there it is.
No, you just gave the snitch weird legs.
the little legs.
Little
Thop,
snitch with
thop.
legs. Little Thop with flying.
Poor moose.
And it is an artifact creature, so that'll also Mendicant. Good for him. Mendicant was kind of weak before.
Can't wait to see Luke die to commander damage on turn 5.
He needs all the help he can get.
Well, that's the thing. I have to deal like commander. I have to deal actual damage to get my speed up, which is what I still want to do. And now
Right.
everyone has a board, which makes me sad. But how big is Gloin again? Gloin's pretty. He's not huge.
He's a 3.
You coming after me again?
But Gloin could kill Mendicant, and I don't like that.
Swing at my diagraph, Captain. You.
And I
coward.
don't want to. That's a terrible choice. And Jared has a copy of my 10/10, so it has to be Luke. It has to be you. But I think I'm not. I don't have to swing Mendicant. I could just swing the Colossus. But you could just take it.
I could just kill myself, I suppose. That's an option too.
Could just scoop.
You could just. What if you just?
All right.
I could just swan them out the window.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I get rid of my Mind Stone and draw a card, and just to see if I can do anything else.
Someone
Yep.
stifle that. That'd be fucking hilarious.
We're gonna tap a Plains,
Oh, yeah.
Mind Stone, sacrifice it. I'm gonna go grab a
He's,
land.
he's
So I can
unramping.
play a command tower.
Dang it.
I'll play the command tower. I didn't play land for turn. That's the thing. I'm not hitting my land curve, so it's
To be honest,
fair magic.
one little abrade would just ruin your day right now.
Oh, absolutely. Like I'm done if
Not
I
a braid.
get abraded.
What am I thinking? Vandal
Vandal
Blast.
Blast, yeah.
Overloaded Vandal
Yeah,
Blast would just
absolutely
positively ruin your day right now.
Right.
Good
Just
thing
for
the one person playing red probably does not have a Vandal Blast in there.
just for the shits and giggles. Luke, I'm gonna send the Colossus
Yeah.
you.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
He's just a 10 boy. You do what you want with him.
That's so inappropriate. Oh my
Jesus
God.
fucking Christ, Robbie.
This is terrible. This is
Just
just,
take it so I can get my speed up.
it's just awful.
From the top rope.
Oh my God.
He's pulling out the steel chair.
Oh my
brutal.
God.
You didn't even buy you dinner first, Luke. That's the
He didn't even do it. He didn't even do that. Didn't even extend the
I-
courtesy.
I just expect it, to be honest.
Totally. I'll take 10. Whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Robbie.
Hell yeah.
When they say man or bear, this is why.
Speed it up,
We're going to the speed 3. We're 1 away from max speed. Attacked with 1. That'll be it. I will pass turn.
Oh God, that max speed ability is nuts. All right, let's untap. We will go to our upkeep, which there's nothing to do, and we will draw for turn. And then we will play a swamp as the land for turn. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and play Varina Lich Queen.
She's here.
There she is.
And then
Come
we
on, Lich
will. Oh, gosh, I want to swing to get my card draw going, but
Luke's welcome to swing.
you know what,
Fine.
Luke? Maybe I'll just do you a favor and I'll just get
Grew a
you.
punching bag.
I'll just let Robbie swing at me. Just horrible. This is all bad. Let's go ahead and we'll go to combat. We're going to swing a 2/2 Death Toucher at you, Robbie.
I will take it.
So on attack, Varina Lich Queen is I'm going to draw I'm attacked with 1 zombie, so I'm going to draw a card, and then I will discard a card and then gain 1 life. I will discard. I think I should discard Cemetery Reaper, and then I will lose a life.
They have
What makes you lose life?
Varina Lich Queen.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I did not lose life. I gain life. I don't know why I thought lose life. I gain life. And then we will go ahead and pass the turn. And Varina is a 5/5 because of the boost from Diregraph Captain.
nice. I will untap. Draw. Oh, thank the Lord. We did it, boys. We got there. I'm
Are
gonna
you destroying all artifacts?
play Prairie Stream. No. Weirdly, don't
also-
pack
he
that in
also
my
likes
artifact deck. I'm gonna tap 3.
How did we end up with 2 Azorius artifacts decks in this?
Dude.
a good
I'm gonna play
question.
Coveted Jewel with my favorite art. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Boop. And then it's a mana rock. You can tap it to add 3 mana of any color. And if you guys hit me, you steal it. It's like the Monarch.
Oh,
Sick, nasty.
I'm gonna let me think for a second here, boys. I will. He's got a Thopter. There's not much I can do to fuck up Robbie right now.
He's got a Thopter. I can't touch him.
Well, no, I want to swing a 10-10 at him,
motherfucker.
but he's got a stupid board state where
He
like,
really does.
he always has just like dorks to throw in front of my. I got a 10-10 here, but it's gonna get blocked by a fucking Thopter.
Luke loves 10-10s.
Luke, I'm not hitting Luke. Luke's seen enough today.
Honestly, though, swinging a 10/10
I mean,
and
Levi doesn't have a.
making Robbie at least get rid of his chump blocker is still a worthwhile endeavor.
That's true. But that leaves me open to attacks, and I like my Coveted Jewel. I'll pass.
All right, here comes the fucking boom, baby. Here we go.
From the top row.
Downtown.
Cena.
And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play my background, which is Raised by Giants.
Mm.
And since I played a legendary spell, I'm gonna make myself a treasure token with Gloin, represented by that quarter. That's all I've got. Leave
Robbie-
me alone.
Robbie,
You're
are
enough.
you max speed?
No, I'm at 3 right now. I'm going to
Okay.
be max speed this turn.
Gotcha.
You're passing, Luke?
I am passing.
All right. Good. All right.
Do you want to go to his 10-10?
If he tries to attack me, Robbie, don't attack me.
I'm not going to attack you. I've done enough to you.
Hey, my man.
Oh, God. I've never used this card. I got to. Oh, God.
Armageddon?
Farewell, but only exile artifacts.
5.
Oh, no.
All right. Do I do this right now? Do we wait? I'm trying to decide if I can kill the table right now. I don't. No, I definitely can't kill the table, but I could be a real dick.
Buddy, I feel like the train left that station a while
Yeah,
back.
we've been there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, a little.
So.
Do what you gotta do, dog.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I would only get. Okay. This is gross. We got to make sure I have enough mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap that for 5, 6. And the blue there. Oh, okay, so I have to tap out. I am going to play March of Progress Overloaded. So it is choose each artifact creature you control. For each creature chosen this way, create a token that's a copy of it.
In response to that cast, I'm going to tap 3 to Frantic Search. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards on tap 3 lands.
Mhm.
Does this resolve?
Yep.
Draw 2
It
cards.
sure do.
I'm assuming you're just looking for a counter.
I'm looking for something here, dog.
Just anything.
Because I'm
At
going to
all.
make a copy of these 4, but obviously the Mendicant one would.
And so will the side master
I'm going to
Papyrus.
discard Goldmere and Gandalf the White, which feels bad. And then
Gandalf.
I'm going to untap 3 lands. I will, in response to their spell still on the stack, I'm going to Swords to Plowshare your commander. Wait, what's got more power?
I don't know. I think
The commander will be bigger once the other artifacts
I think
come
you
in.
got to get rid of the Metalwork Colossus.
Well, so I'm going to Swords your commander. You gain life equal to its power.
So just double checking. Does that make does this hasn't made a copy yet?
It's still
Correct.
it's on the stack.
Yeah. And then, with my remaining 3 mana, I'm so glad I had Frantic Search in my hand. I want a generous gift your 10/10.
There we go.
Oh my god.
That turns him into a 3 elephant.
Blows it up and gives you a 3.
Gives you a vanilla 3/3
son of a
elephant.
bitch.
So then, so you're gonna get your 3/3
Goodness.
elephant, and you're gonna resolve. And you're gonna make copies of Psy,
I'm
the
gonna make-
Thopter, and the other
Thopter.
one. Yep.
Psi is not an artifact, so
Just
it can't
those
be
two.
in a
So you just get 2 little things there, and you get your 3/3
Thopter.
elephant.
Yes. I get a 3/3 elephant. Let me get my Infini tokens.
Jared, I fucking
Not
love
a
you. I
sponsor.
kiss you right in the mouth. You're right here.
Got you, baby girl. I got you.
That was a
That
good.
was a
that was a play.
That was clutch.
Those were
Alright,
literally
so-
the 2 cards I pulled from
So does that?
Frantic. I hate that I had to kill Gandalf, though. Throw him into the graveyard.
So when I create a token that's a copy of it, does that trigger Psi or not? So no, it's not. Never mind. It's not a cast. Answer my own question. And then I got 2 of these. So all right. So then we have 2/2/2 and 2 Thopters and
And a
void.
3/3.
And yep. All right.
And a Heffalump.
Hello. Well, that sucked. Fair magic though. I'm tapped out. We will move to combat. I will swing 1 Thopter at. Gary, you don't have any flying protection, right?
I do not.
All right, I'm just gonna swing 1 Thopter at you. I just so we know I have 1 Thopter untapped. I assume that hits.
Yep. So you will draw 3 cards and then get control of Coveted Jewel. So you have a Mana Rock and draw.
3 mana.
Yep.
What is it? Wait, what does it tap for?
3 colorless or 3 of any one color.
Oh, yeah.
3 of any color.
Damn.
Only 1 color.
Oh, any
Yep.
one color.
Neat. Cool.
I love-
So I got a Coveted Jewel. I'll write this afterwards. That'll be my Coveted Jewel. That's not until end step. So I have the 3 that I can tap that right away. Do I have anything? Oh, this would have been better before. We'll move to second main. I have not played a land for turn. I will play a Plains. I will tap that Mana Rock. Does anything? Nothing happens if I tap the Mana Rock. It doesn't go back to you or anything like that.
It's yours until somebody
It's
hits
mine until someone hits me.
Correct.
I will tap the Mana Rock to play a Thopter Shop. Whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Artifact came into board. I will make another Thopter. So now I have 2 untapped Thopters, 1 tapped. And then does Coveted Jewel, does that trigger... no, it's not. Never mind. Not a cast again. What an idiot. What an idiot. That is it. I'll move to max speed. And I will pass turn.
We got to get something cool.
This
for
is gonna be
next
kind of a weird play, but I'm gonna end step. I'm gonna cast Lazotep Plating. Permanents I control get hexproof until end turn, but I get a zombie army from the Amass 1.
week. Nice.
All right, we will
Love
untap.
that card. Love Lazotep plating.
Lazotep Plating's good.
I really wanted to build a Reanimator deck that has all the zombie token support from...
Mendicant?
What the hell was the name of that set?
Power Devastation.
No, it's the one where they were in Ravnica.
Oh, I don't know.
What?
I'm gonna play a swamp as my land for turn.
Hold on. Murders of
Hold on.
Carve Manor?
No.
Markov Manor.
Carlova.
And-
Hold on.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay. That'd be dumb to do that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's do 1, 2,
I don't like my elephant drawing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For Sidisi, Undead Vizier. I am going to exploit Sidisi. So when it exploits a creature, I can search my library for a card and put it in my hand, then shuffle. And while I'm doing that, let's see. Actually, I need to do this right now because if I swing, then I'm gonna have to draw a card. Let's grab. When you edit the gameplay, this would be when people are searching libraries and stuff, shuffling and stuff like that. That's like you can cut that stuff out.
War of the Spark.
I would cut it. There's a lot of
so
stuff
long
out here.
There's a
Oh, War of the Spark. Oh, I see War of the Spark. You sure it wasn't Murders of Karlov Manor?
I sure mark off of Charlotte Manor.
Dude, War of the Spark feels like a lifetime ago.
I think it looks like Dobby.
Eons ago.
Yeah. I think that was Robbie, was that pre you getting into Magic?
Oh,
That's wild.
Pretty sure that was during my dark period. I stopped after the first Ixalan, and then I came back in around Neon Dynasty-ish times. So that was
you and I came back about the same time.
War of the Spark was phenomenal. It was one of my favorite sets.
And then that book. Let's talk about that awesome novel.
I think
It wasn't that bad.
Who the hell reads?
Wait, are you talking about the first one or the second one where they were really horny for Johnny?
I haven't read any of the Magic novels, but I know that a lot of people hated the one where it finished up the War of the Spark, Nico Bolas thing.
That one, somebody had a weird fetish for Johnny, and it clearly showed.
All right. This is going to be my card. I do not have to reveal it. So I'm going to put it in my hand and shuffle.
You could reveal it, though. If you were just feeling like a...
I guess if I was just feeling like a real Chad, I guess I could just reveal it.
For the boys.
This is fair magic after all, Levi.
Fair magic means we play with our hands revealed.
Should we?
No.
Hands revealed game?
I'll show you hands.
Let's do one game, hands revealed game.
I love that. I kind of like that.
And then one game we
People just wouldn't cast shit.
Let's do that. I'm running Send triplets.
Let's go ahead and move to combat. We will swing Diregraph Captain at Robbie. On attack, I will draw a card. I will discard a card, which is going to be
Jared, you'll appreciate.
Radadrabic. All right.
Now that we got that out of the way.
Okay, attack coming at you, Robbie.
I will take the 2.
All right, you take that too. So
I
then
like
I
that
believe
portion.
I get the coveted jewel, correct?
You can have the coveted jewel.
Does it untap when I get it?
I think so.
Yes.
I would it.
It does.
Yep. You draw 3 and it untaps.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Yeah.
All right, we got coveted
It's a
jewel.
card. That's a neat card.
It's a great card, even.
Fair. It's a fair magic card.
I don't know about that, but sure.
It's up there.
All right, so I draw 3 cards and then it taps for 3 mana. That is
Correct.
sick nasty. 1 and 2.
I totally even forgot that he could take that from me, so I probably should have blocked.
And 3.
But it is what it is.
All right, and let's go ahead and I've already played land for turn. Let's go ahead and we will tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Necro Duality. Whenever a non-token zombie enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of that creature. And then
you have Rooftop Storm in this too?
What was that?
Do you have Rooftop Storm in this?
No, I don't have the best zombies card in the game in this deck. Yes,
I'm just asking.
Yes, I've got. Yes, I have Rooftop Storm.
Car from Tarkir. That's basically just Rooftop Storm for dragons.
All right, let's go ahead and pass the turn.
Love that. Thank you. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will pay. Let's do this. I will pay 2. Actually, let me play my turn. I'll play an island. Then I'll tap 2 to bring out my best boy. It's Fibblethip. He's here. Here comes the boy.
Hello, boy.
I'll draw a card. Oh, no freaking way. Let's go. Hey, I'll tap. Yes. I'm going to tap 3 for Fibblethip.
Word.
This is great. Top card of your library has pot is equal to the mana cost. Well, that's not helpful. And then I'm going to swing a 10-10 at Levi.
I do have a Death Toucher here, by the way.
Yep.
I've got a 5/7 Death Touch and a 5/5.
For sure.
10/10.
It's a trap.
Does it have any abilities or anything?
No abilities.
It's the Metalwork Colossus.
I will go ahead and block the Sidisi with Sidisi.
Hope we lost Luke.
Bye, Luke.
Let's see.
There he is.
Am I
Give me
gone?
1 second here.
Oh, you're back.
So in response to
you're
declaring attackers, I'm going to pay 1 for Malakir Rebirth, targeting Sidisi.
Gross.
So Sidisi will die and then I'll lose 2 life. Then she'll die and come right back to the battlefield. And then I think I'm also going to use her. So technically, a copy of her comes back, but I'll lose the copy to Legend Rule. I am going to sacrifice the Diregraph Captain.
Well, you can. Does the Legend Rule? Can you exploit?
It's a state-based action, so I
Sure.
don't. That honestly, it's a good question if I can exploit the legendary copy. Let's just look. You know what? Let's just look this up right now. Because it's worth looking up. Because if I can exploit the legendary copy, that is busted as shit.
I think you can.
I think the problem is that those two things go on the stack, and then state-based action. It looks at state-based actions, and then they have to say.
Yeah.
What does your heart tell you?
But it's about a creature.
Oh, you're
I guess it's. I guess I don't know how state-based action works, but like creature
Let's
enters,
see here.
the legend enters, so the board sees it.
So with Necroduality and OG CDC enters, you have 2 exploit and 2 necro triggers. You've got 2 exploit and 2 necro triggers. So we've got that's fine. OG CDC exploits some random creature to search, then OG exploits it. Oh wait, OG CDC can exploit itself. So
state-based actions take precedence over the triggers.
they do. So the final token can exploit itself or something else. Keep the wait, hold on. Because that's why. Oh, so they have a Panharmonicon involved in this, but
Sure.
let me just check this here because here's Legend Rule exploit sack. I control Necroduality, cast CDC upon entering. Necroduality will trigger, create a copy of it. When CDC enters, both its own exploitability triggers and Necro. You can put the Necro trigger on the stack first, then exploit. So you put the Necro trigger on the stack first. So the exploit can sacrifice CDC to their own trigger. Search for a card, creates a CDC token. Since the original CDC was already sacrificed, there's no Legend Rule. Keep the CDC token. So that's what I'll do. So instead of sacking Diagraph Captain, I will sack CDC to its own exploit trigger.
And you'll get the token copy.
And then I'll get a token copy of it, and I'll go search for a card.
That's a cool way to do that. I like that.
That is a good way to do that.
Do be good.
And then the CDC token, I'm not going to go search. I'm not going to exploit it.
For sure.
And then that's all of that.
I'm going to go to my second main. This is probably really stupid, but I'm going to go Shields Down. I'm going to tap Belisarius and both of my Fibblethrips to Belisarius' ability.
Also, so Diagraph Captain also had a trigger whenever a zombie I controlled dies, target opponent loses a life. So the original CDC died, and then the original CDC died again. So I'll have Robbie lose 2 life.
I'll look at the top 2.
For his reign of terror.
I did not get an artifact, so these will go to the bottom. And then I'm going to use Fibblethrips thing to look at the top and see if I can pawn it. I cannot. It'll pass.
You said you pass?
Yep, go ahead, Luke.
My time to shine.
Woohoo! I gotta go search for a card. Let's see here.
Let's play a commercial district. Comes in tapped. I get a surveil. Do I want you? Probably not. I'm gonna put this in the graveyard. I'm gonna put that there, Llanowar Elf right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't need 6, I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4. My boy, Baeloth, he here, he big.
I'm in danger.
I'll make another treasure token noted by that quarter. And that's it. That's what I got.
On your end step, I'm going to sack 2 of my artifact Thopters, and I'm going to bring my Metalwork Colossus back to my hand.
Yeah.
All right. I will untap. Upkeep draw. Oh boy. Here we go. We will tap blue, white, Soul Ring for our boy Mendicant.
Baby, he's back.
Any responses to casting my commander?
Nope.
Mendicant or
Mendicant.
Mendawam.
That will trigger Psy. We'll create another Thop. Oh, also, sorry. I missed the Thopter shop trigger. It's up to you guys if I can draw those or not.
Is it a May or is it or
Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn, so I would only draw 1 extra card.
you have to.
I will then play a land, and then let me see if I have this non-creature. Welp, might as well. I will pay 3, 1, 2, 3, and actually I want to tap this differently. I'm going to tap this plains to tap Azurius Signet for 1, 2. This plains for the 3. I'm going to tap this Talisman for the 4. So 3 to play Metalwork Colossus, and then the 1 for Mendicant to make a copy of Mendicant Colossus. So there will be 2 of them on the board unless there's any response.
Nope.
No, sir.
That will be 2 artifacts coming in, so I'll make 2 more Thops. 4 dim. Do 1 mana open. Can't really do anything else with it. So I guess we'll just. If you don't use it, you lose it. I'm going to play an island. I'm going to ponder, look at the top 3 cards of my library, then put them back in any order. You may shuffle and draw a card. I guess I've never read that last line. You may shuffle. That's interesting.
You may. If bad.
If it's all bad, then you can just dump it.
It's all bad. You just that is cool.
It's all dookie. You can do a little shuffle.
Everyone knows you do the dookie shuffle.
I don't think I'm going to do the shuffle. I think I actually am going to take advantage of that.
That's everyone's favorite white person dance.
You do the Duker Bowl shuffle.
White people just what is it? The Quack song or whatever it is?
No, the white people dance is
chicken dance.
Well,
chicken dance.
I'd say it's the
people.
chicken dance or
The YMCA.
that's hella white.
What's the other one? The Killers when that comes on.
I don't know.
I will
Cha-cha.
draw-
I don't think the cha-cha slide is unique to a particular group of people. I think
I agree.
I think everybody just dances the
Oh,
cha-cha
what-
slide.
That also was not the cha-cha slide, by the way.
Or not the cha-cha slide. No, it was not the cha-cha slide. It was the
I was doing the Cupid shuffle.
Cupid shuffle. I meant the Cupid shuffle. That's not necessarily particular to one
right.
group.
We'll move to combat. I guess I do have some etched champions that have protection from all colors.
Wow.
So
From all
I guess
colors.
I could punch with them. I'm
Wow.
gonna swing both of them.
Do you have any creatures that are above 10 power?
I have 2 metal classes that are
But not above 10.
Mendicant is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, he's a 13-3.
Louise.
He's just a big, strong robo boy.
Real quick, before you go to declare attackers, I'm going to tap Gloin to sack a treasure, and the Mendicant's going to be goaded.
Mendicant doesn't have haste.
Correct.
No, he does not.
Is there one that you can attack with that's big and powerful, that's a 10 or above?
He just
No,
all the big ones are new.
The elephant is my other biggest thing.
Yeah, all the big ones are new.
Oh, never mind. I won't do that.
I'm going to swing with yours.
They're all goaded.
They are both 2/2s. What'd you say?
Everything below it, or everything with power below 10 is goaded.
Damn, I have to swing a side? I don't want to swing.
Aside,
I totally forgot about the goaded thing. All right, I will swing. Everyone's going to turn sideways. The 4th Thopter. No one has any. Or I guess, Jerry, you're wide open, dude.
I am wide open, but you can steal back that.
I'm going to send the 4 Thopters at you.
Are they?
They are flying.
Correct.
Oh,
And then I'm going to send everything else at Jarrett, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 damage at Jarrett.
What the? What did I? No, actually, that's fair and justified and earned.
I will get the coveted jewel back. How I get to draw 3 cards.
Yep. And you untap the jewel.
1, 2, 3. That's really neat. That is so neat.
I don't want to talk over your turn, but I'm going to interject this real quick.
Please
Have
do.
you guys seen the guy? He made a bot for Scryfall that connects to a thermal printer, and he can just print proxies on the fly for spell table games. So
you can just print one right
thermal
away.
print it and just hop out a coveted jewel.
It's
Cool.
pretty sweet.
That is
Someone
like
try
that.
that.
Oh, and now I got 3 mana again. That changes things. Oh shit! How much did I just swing with? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Hell yeah. I'm gonna tap the coveted jewel for 3. I'll leave 1 floating. I'm gonna play an ancient stone idol. Cast 1 less to cast for each attacking creature. Trample. Or okay, actually, it says attacking creature. So
Well, you can do it in your
right, 'cause
post damage
I'm
combat step.
yeah, right. So he's a 12/12. Actually, no, I'll make 2 of him because I have 1 left over. I will spend all 3 to make 2 of him. So he'll come into play. I'll make a copy of him with Mendicant. 2 12/12 tramples. I'll pass from there, I suppose.
All right. Tap, upkeep, and draw for turn.
I did not think I'd ever have this
Let's
kind of board
play
state.
an
Here we are.
exotic orchard as my land for
a
turn.
load of barnacle.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do, I think. What you got for blockers, Robbie?
I have 2 10/10s, 2 12/12s, and Mendicant, whose toughness is only 3. But he's a big bitch.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Bone Miser. Whenever you discard a creature card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. And then whenever I discard a land card, I add 2 black mana. Whenever I discard a non-creature, non-land card, I draw a card.
I love Bone Miser.
It's pretty good.
Solid.
And I will also get a second one, actually. Let's see here.
Another one. Did we lose Levi, or are you just not talking?
No, I was just making my token.
Oh, okay.
All right. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and move to combat. All three of these at you, Robbie. We've got a 5/7 Death Toucher, a 2 Death Toucher, and a 5/5 Varina. On attack, we will draw 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3, and then we will discard 3 cards, which is going to be...
Those other ones came in this turn, Levi?
Yeah, these two came in this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, Bone Misers.
I'm going to discard Micaeus, Gleaming Overseer, and let's discard Spymaster's Vault. So I discarded 2 creature cards, so I'm going to make 4 zombies, 4 2/2 zombies, and then I discarded land. I had discarded a land card, so I'm going to add 4 black mana, and that's my declared attackers.
So what are the 2 Death Touchers again?
This is a 5/7 Death Toucher and a 2/2 Death Toucher, and then a 5/5 non-Death Toucher.
I will block with the 5/5 non-Death Toucher with the one of the Metal Colossus copies.
I've had a zombie army token. All right, let me see here. We'll just call it a zombie mutant for right now. What was that?
I'm going to block the non-Death Toucher with one of the Metal Work Colossus copies. 10/10.
Yep.
Oh god, do I split my Ancient Stone Gut idols? I could make... Oof.
Are you trying to lose them both?
When they die, they create a 6/12 colorless construct artifact. So losing one, I still get a 6/12 in its place. I mean, because otherwise it's how much damage? 11?
Well, if you just eat both of the Death Touchers, then it's 7.
Oh, it's just 7.
Because I'm assuming you're blocking.
Oh.
If you're blocking Varina.
I already blocked Varina.
You're blocking Varina. If you don't touch any of the Death Touchers,
I'm not
it's
going
just
to touch the
7.
Death Toucher. If it's just 7, I'm just going to take the 7.
So
I'll take the 7. Varina dies.
Varina and
right?
Diregraph Captain and Sidisi will... Diregraph and Sidisi will stay. Varina dies. When Varina dies, I'll have you lose a life.
And then when Varina dies, the goated
Varina
attacking
dies.
I make a treasure.
And then I will lose 1 life for the other Varina trigger. So down to 25.
And I will get the coveted jewel.
Oh, that thing.
Then we'll draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3.
Nothing died on your end, Robbie, right?
No.
And I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Zombie Apocalypse.
That.
Is that
Return all zombie creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tapped, then destroy all humans. Yep.
Die.
No, Belisarius is a human? How?
Hell no.
So Varina, Gleaming Overseer, Micaeus, Sidisi, Ratadrabic, and Cemetery
it is-
Reaper will all come back to the battlefield.
It is generous to call Belisarius a human. In only the loosest definition.
So at the end of combat, the floating mana from Bone Miser would have fizzled. We've got a couple. These are all legendary, so they're all going to enter and do weird shit because
Sidisi's going to get you some good stuff.
Ratadrabic is also going to make non-legendary copies of the legendaries that die.
All right.
So we're going to figure out how to order this properly. So Gleaming Overseer is going to enter. I'm going to get 2 of those. So I've got 2 Gleaming Overseers, which means I amass twice. So I will have a zombie army with 2 counters on it. Should actually keep my counters consistent. So we've got a zombie army with 2 counters on it. And then we've got zombie tokens I control have Hexproof and Menace. So 2 Cemetery Reapers are entering. So other zombie creatures I control are going to get +2/+2. And then I can exile stuff from my graveyard to make zombies. And then, let's see, all 4 of these legends are going to enter. So what's going to happen is a number of weird shit. So Varina's going to enter, and a copy's going to enter. I'm going to sack... This is going to be a lot. So Varina's going to enter. There's going to be a copy that's going to enter. I'm going to sack the token copy of Varina to the legendary rule. And because of Ratadrabic, whenever another legendary creature you control dies, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's non-legendary. So now I have a legendary and non-legendary copy of Varina.
Neat.
And then we've got Micaeus is going to have a second copy of him. So it's going to do the same thing with Ratadrabic, all these. So I'm going to have a legendary and non-legendary copy of Micaeus. And they have Undying. So then we'll have a legendary and non-legendary copy of Ratadrabic. Or actually, no, sorry, that's not true. It's whenever another legendary. So just one copy of Ratadrabic. So Sidisi's going to enter.
Vigilance too. Damn.
Sidisi's going to enter. We're going to do the exploit thing to sack to herself. So she's going to sack to herself for her own exploit trigger. The original token is going to stay. When the original Sidisi dies, it's going to come back with Undying. And when it comes back with Undying, it's going to sack itself to the legend rule and make a non-legendary copy. So again, a legendary and non-legendary copy of Sidisi, but I will get one exploit trigger out of that. Do I have any death triggers on my zombies? I don't actually think I do. Oh wait, that's a lie. So from Diagraph Captain, so 1, 2, 3, 4 death triggers on those ETBs. So let's have Jerry. Let's have you lose 4 life.
Quick question: is this not infinite?
It is not. Or
Just couldn't you?
How do
every
you-
time they come back with Undying and the legendaries see each other, you can always just sack the one that has the +1/+1 counter. It's a legend rule.
so
Sorry, sack the one that doesn't have the counter.
So because it's going to come back with it, because there's going to be a because you only bring it back with Ratadrabic on when a legendary creature you control dies. So if you sack the non-legend, it doesn't come back with Ratadrabic.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you can do it. You can cycle through it one time because of the Undying, but then as soon as it dies the second time with Undying, you're gonna bring it. You're gonna make copies of it. Actually, there's gonna be 3 copies of Sidisi because she died again, made a non-legendary copy of herself. And then, so there's 2 non-legendary copies and a legendary copy of Sidisi.
So I'm saying with your Necro Duality,
Yep.
you'll always make a copy
Yep.
of your legendary.
But I will go grab a card out of my library and put it in my hand, and I think that's going to be the end of my turn.
Oh, that's it.
Sorry, guys, that's all I can do. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Why am I literally knew what the top card was, thanks to Bill. It's just been a hot minute.
Let's see.
You're a
did
hot minute.
Thanks, BB girl.
Do I need to discard hand size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I do not.
Hey, when you plot a card, is it revealed or not revealed?
Yes, it is revealed.
I'm going to tap these 4 to play Shurkai. Shurkai is a vehicle. Has 1 tap, draw 2 cards, then discard a card, create a 1 colorless pilot creature token with this make crew vehicles as a power 2 greater, and then crew 8. And then I'm going to use Fibblethip on the range's ability to to plot a sad robot, a solemn simulacrum. And there is not a snowball's chance in hell I'm getting that committed jewel back.
Come and get it, buddy.
Yeah. Great. Good and great. Love
Come here,
this.
bud.
All right.
Wide open.
I don't want to swing at your
You don't-
board.
You don't have a choice.
You're
Goated.
you are
boy.
hella goated.
Me.
You can either swing directly at him or you can swing it directly at me, but some shit's going down.
I'll swing both my Fibblethip's at Levi.
What are they?
They're 1/1s. They will die.
I say I'll block them.
They're so big. They're just big boys.
Hey, Luke, you know how everybody was beating you up at the beginning? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it wasn't enough. We should have hit you more.
What? Boy, you're fucking kidding me?
It's very clear at this point that Luke is still the threat.
He's 100% the threat. Baeloth's always a threat until he's dead.
There's no fucking way.
Suck my penis.
There's no fucking
That's
shot.
hot. That's hot.
No one ever justify that.
The only reason I'm not punching you is because I can't.
You killed 2 Fibblethips. You took my boy from me.
You swung at it.
I'll never forgive you.
He could have not blocked.
I could have, but
It's
I'm going
fine.
to go ahead. I played a Carplusian Forest for turn. I'll colorless for the Carplusian. And then we'll do colorless here. So 2 for a Lightning Greaves. I'm going to put that on my boy. Assuming no one's going to do it sneaky quick. I played a Historic, so I'm going to make another Treasure. Oh, and then we'll go. I think this will work. 1, 2 for a Thran Power Suit. And then I'll do
Ooh.
1, 2. Actually, hold on.
Holding.
Don't you ever tell me.
Play the Thran Power Suit. I'll move the Greaves over to Gloin because I forgot about the whole Shroud. Put the Power Suit on Baeloth. Then put the Greaves. I got to pay for the 2, but I did. Put it back on to Baeloth. Hooray. So there's that. So Baeloth is now, I believe, he's just a 12/12. He's just a boy.
He's just
Well, you know what? That means a Stone Idol is now.
What? It always was.
it's creatures that we control, I think. Or is it all creatures?
Isn't it all creatures?
No, just one's
Creatures are-
less than
Opponents control. Creatures your
Oh.
opponents control. I was
Okay,
going to
so
say.
Mendicant is the only one that's still not goaded, but everything else is now. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was going to swing him anyway, but Now knowing that I have to makes it feel guilt-free.
I'm not mess, I swear.
I have to do it.
And then I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to play Magda, Brazen Outlaw.
Oh,
Yeah, you are.
Other dwarves get +1/0. Other dwarves make a treasure, but I can sacrifice 5 treasure tokens. I can sacrifice 5 treasures, search my library for an artifact or a dragon card, put the card onto the battlefield, and then shuffle my library. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
You had 5 treasure?
I had 6.
Oh, nice. I feel like Luke's the only one playing fair magic here.
I am.
Excuse me.
It's not my fault you have a bunch of Fibble Tips in your deck.
It does not get more fair than 2-mana 1/1 that just
Doesn't want to be there.
He's very lost.
I really don't want to be here.
Looking for a specific card. A really funny, cool card. Everyone's going to
Ancient
love.
Copper Dragon?
It's a dragon. It's not that one.
It should be.
You're
Nope.
doing that, Grown.
Knoblone?
Oh, here it is.
That will do. I have a
That's the
feeling
one.
Luke's going to hold on to win this fucking game.
Luke is also going to move those lightning greaves over to that Hellkite Tyrant.
God damn. Hellkite is,
Who's
again, read what Hellkite
It was
is.
Hellkite Tyrant again.
Flying, trample. Whenever Hellkite Tyrant deals combat damage to a player, gain control of all artifacts that players control. I win the game.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. He's going to hold on to win this fucking game.
No,
Stealing all of your goaded
Wow.
creatures is going to be funny as hell, Robbie.
I love this.
gonna be
That's
so-
funny.
Oh, God. Well,
I'm
Mendicant
giving
can still
fire
block.
now.
Do I
Hellkite Tyrant's coming at you for 6 in the air.
That's haste?
Yeah,
Give
because
it
of his
the-
boost.
Motherfucker. Oh, no.
Give me all your artifacts, bitch.
You say get ready to lose all of your artifacts.
That's literally everything except for
The elephant. You get to keep the elephant.
I get the elephant.
It would be funny if that was an artifact
Yeah,
elephant, so he just steals the elephant
I
too.
love that.
You get Mendicant too.
He gets your
Oh, yeah, I
commander
get
too.
everything.
Hell yeah. It's the whole damn board.
You get everything.
I would say just
Holy
like
shit.
just off to the side for a second, so Luke
That's
doesn't
what
have to
I'm
make
doing.
a bunch of infinite tokens.
Motherfucker.
And then after combat, I'm going to go ahead and put the boots back on my boy Baeloth. And I think we're going to pass the turn.
Boy, I can't lie. That feels real good for me and Jarrett not having to eat a bunch of fucking
holy
damage like
shit.
that. Because Jarrett was definitely going to die. 100%.
Fuck. It's just you and me, elephant boy.
Oh, that felt fucking good. Oh, I was edging all game and I let it all out.
Son of a bitch. It's my turn.
Yep, it's your turn.
It's your turn.
I can hear the pain in his voice.
It's painful. It's very fucking painful.
Robbie's
It's
currently
very painful.
Robbie's currently driving down a gravel road in his car after he's got blue balls and after his first date in high school, and every bump hurts.
Yeah.
I don't even want to look at my hand. I don't even fucking care anymore. I will play an Evishkar Raceway. It already has max speed, so that's good. I can pay 3, tap it, discard a card.
Now it's
draw
just
a
an
card.
ancient tomb, right? Or no, I'm thinking of
No,
something.
no,
else.
that one. That one is in
It's
here. but I
Murragan
don't-
Raceway, yeah.
Murraganda. Hey, motherfucker. I don't care now. And the thing that sucks is I'm just showing, I had an Arcane Denial, but I tapped out everything. So it doesn't matter. I had a Normalize. I have answers, but I just tapped myself out.
Move too close to the sun, dog.
That's what I do. It's where I live my life. Right. I want Luke to die, but I can't do anything about it. So someone help.
Father.
Swing the elephant, Robbie. Swing the elephant,
Well,
Robbie.
I have to swing the elephant, but it's
You
not
do
that- it's
have
not
to
that
swing the
time.
elephant.
I have to swing the fucking elephant. A diversion unit will come on the board, has flying, pay 1 blue, sacrifice this creature, counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 3. That would have also been fucking nice. Why don't I keep misplaying things? I'm an idiot. I don't even care. I'm tapping 3, play a Foundry Inspector, artifact spells cost 1 less to cast. I'll swing the elephant at Levi because fuck me.
I'll block the elephant.
Does
It
it die?
extremely dies.
Thank God.
It dies like the horse in that first episode of Walking Dead. What do you got for? Are you tap just that command tower? Or do you got?
I
anything
got the
else?
command tower because I just don't care.
That's it. Oh, you lost all your mana rocks too.
I lost everything. She took the house, the kids, the 401k, the collector booster boxes I've been saving in the attic. She took everything. She left me with a fucking Nintendo 64.
Yep.
It's real close to home, but
All right, you done?
Pass. Yep.
All right.
I'm done.
I
Oh,
continue to
Hellkite
have the
Tyrant. I
coveted
love
jewel. Look at me go. All right, let's draw for turn. Oop, I got to untap these things too. So there's actually 4 cities.
So good.
Let's get rid of that one.
good for you.
Oh,
Good for you.
You have 1 mana,
I have 1 mana.
and Jarrett, you're tapped out.
I am tapped out.
All right.
I can pay the command tower to sack the diversion unit to counter target's instant or sorcery.
Oh, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Gary.
You're
My
dead, yeah?
my
that
devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
You get 2 of those,
26,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I get 2 of them. Yep. So that's
okay,
50.
there
So
it is.
draining for 52.
All right,
Yeah.
well, as long as Luke didn't win. We just got
Yeah.
sucked off real good.
Damn.
I think I oversold my deck at the beginning. There is an infinite combo. It is very hard to assemble.
That is a
So
good
so
stuff.
Luke was doing nothing all game, right?
Well, it started off with you having
The Hand of God, especially for an artifact
Right,
deck, just
and-
going Plains, Soul Ring, Talisman,
just going
Just-
nuts.
crazy.
And then, because then we were all gonna die, and then Jarrett came up with the clutch Swords Generous in the same turn
Yep.
to blow up your copies.
Which was great.
That really,
He got rid of the Colossus early, who was a 10 on turn 3.
getting rid of the Colossus in your commander right there in that one turn is what that changed the tide of the game.
Right.
Because
Time ago.
after that, then it was a slow. Everyone was just then had a chance to set up their engines. I got
Yeah,
Varina.
Mendicant did his thing. Your deck went
Yeah,
absolutely bonkers.
Varina started. I got to be able to start swinging with the Death Toucher. And then, honestly, the Coveted Jewel may have been the single biggest thing that got added to the board because
100%.
so that Zombie Apocalypse, I had enough mana to just do it right away, but I didn't have enough mana to cast the Bone Miser and do that in the same turn unless I stole the Coveted Jewel. So I had to roll the dice. So I did. I rolled the dice and said, I don't think Robbie's going to block the Death Touchers because I think he wants to keep his big shit or whatever.
Well, and here's I misplayed that because what I should have done is I should have killed one of my stone idols, made a 6/12, and then I should have killed the original Colossus, put him into the graveyard, because then I would have got him back, and then I would have had 3 Colossuses come my next turn because I would have been able to sack 2 Thopters.
Sure.
So I should have stopped you from doing that in general if I would have thought through it, but I had plenty of life, so I just didn't even think about it.
I rolled the dice. I was like, well, maybe he's not going to do anything. He's like, well, I've got plenty of life and not do it or whatever.
Right.
Because then stealing that jewel was what allowed me to make. Now, in retrospect, those zombie tokens I made by getting Bone Miser out first didn't matter or whatever. So I could have done the zombie apocalypse first, and it would have been fine. It would the same thing would have happened. But in the moment, it was definitely a roll of the dice. Is like, am I going to get them? Can I steal this coveted jewel? Can I get greedy by getting Bone Miser out first to get some extra zombie tokens? And then, get the coveted jewel and then get the zombie apocalypse after that versus just swinging out, then going to get the zombie apocalypse after that. That type, just going straight getting it or whatever. So it's funny because the gamble worked out in the end, but in the end, it also didn't matter. It ended up being an unnecessary risk well taken.
Right. So Jared contributed just by being a part of the game and giving us that.
Jarrett contributed the coveted jewel and those 2 removal spells. And
slowing me.
it's funny.
And giving
Jarrett himself did virtually nothing in the entire game.
Nothing.
But 3 cards he played changed the entire thing.
and then Luke at the end there.
He was basically-
I was like, Luke's going to win this. Luke is somehow going to win this fucking thing.
I see.
Takes
When you
my
were saying that,
entire board state.
I tutored for Gary with one of those Siddices. So I was like, unless he can somehow find a way to make his commander lethal and hit me unblockable this turn, he had no shot or whatever.
Well, he would have won on his upkeep, right? Or how does Hellkite go?
I don't think I had 20 because
He didn't.
Well, no, I had 4 Thopters too. So I had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gave you probably 14 artifacts.
I don't think I would have had enough. No, I wouldn't have. I would have, because I had 5. If you gave me 14,
I think I gave you 14, but you would have got more treasures off of
Someone dying, maybe.
Someone dying, right? So
creature, if attacking, goaded, or defending creatures died during combat, then in theory I could have, yes. So in theory I could have, true, but on board
it did. But with that Gary play, it did not matter.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, hope you enjoyed this episode of Who's the Threat. Obviously, I was the glorious winner in this with Varina, the Lich Queen, and the Zombie Apocalypse. But it was a fun back and forth game with a few. And there was a few different people were within a turn of winning essentially, and
It was so close. It was everybody's game.
It-
Like
it
literally
really-
any one of us four would have won.
it really was. So good stuff. So everybody, hope you enjoyed it and tune in for the next one. So thank you.
Bye.
Bye.